You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
Hey, have you been following what's happening with Novo Nordisk lately? Their stock just took a serious hit, and it's making waves in the healthcare investment world. The drop came after the company issued a profit warning, and investors are paying close attention, especially since Novo is a major player in the booming weight loss drug market. So here's the situation. Novo Nordisk, the maker of blockbuster drugs like Ozempic and Wegovy, has been riding high on the popularity of these GLP-1 based medications, especially in the US, where demand for weight loss treatments has surged. But now, the competitive landscape is shifting. Other pharmaceutical giants are stepping up their game and rolling out rival treatments, and that's starting to bite into Novo's dominance. Apparently, Novo had to revise its financial outlook, and that kind of announcement usually doesn't go unnoticed on Wall Street. Investors were clearly spooked, and that was reflected in the sharp decline in the company's share price. While specific revenue or earnings projections weren't detailed in the headlines, it was clear that slower than expected growth, largely tied to increased competition in the US market, was the core issue. What's really interesting is that while demand for these kinds of drugs remains incredibly strong, new entrants and alternative therapies are starting to erode Novo's market share. Analysts believe that pricing pressure and supply chain challenges are also playing a role here, not just competition alone. And let's not forget how sensitive the market has become to any sign of a slowdown in these high-growth sectors. Now, for investors who have been bullish on NVO stock for a while, this development might seem alarming, but it's worth noting that these kinds of pullbacks can sometimes offer a reset, a reality check, if you will, on overinflated expectations. Novo Nordisk is still a formidable player with deep R&D capabilities, and they're not likely to give up their leadership position without a fight. So while the headlines sound grim, and yes, the share price definitely took a hit, it's more a sign of shifting dynamics than outright failure. The weight loss drug race is heating up fast, and Novo is now being pushed to innovate even harder to stay ahead. In short, this is a classic example of how success in biotech doesn't just come from having the best product. It's about staying ahead in a very fast-moving game. Stay subscribed for more videos.